Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hands over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, Colony Titans, and welcome back to another week of Titan Media. I'm Mercedes Lopez, and this week filling in for Claudia Arias, we have our guest anchor, Devin Haslett.
Hi guys, it's really cool to be here. Let's get started. Don't forget, Titans, there's STEP program this Saturday. If you plan on attending, please talk to your teachers and be there at 8 a.m. sharp.
Happy College Week. Today's blurb is about Chapman University. A four-year private university and liberal arts college, Chapman is located in the Southern California city of Orange County and is primarily a residential campus. Chapman has a total undergraduate population of almost 6,000 students and offers bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Chapman says their focus enhances the degree programs at every level. 58% of Chapman students graduate with degrees in the health profession. For more information on Chapman University, visit www.chapman.edu. Another college that is available today is UC Irvine in the College and Career Center that will be available for questions at 11 a.m.
Happy Halloween, Titans. Hope to see everyone dressed up in their costumes. And remember to have a safe night. Also, tomorrow's Class Colors Day, so show your school spirit and represent your class.
Today, during both lunches, ASB and Renaissance will be giving out awards for Best Makeup, Best Overall Costume, Best Paris Costume, and Most Creative or Original. Good luck, Titans.
Titan View Catwalk is on November 20th. Please bring all donations to the student store as soon as possible. Last Friday, some of the cheergirls and I went down to Ralph's to help promote their grand opening. Vicky Anoyo and myself will help recap this event. Let's take a look.
Hey Colony Titans, this is Genesis Choice with two beautiful cheerleaders that are going to talk to you about what they did last Friday. They did a grand opening over at Rouse and they're going to talk to you about it. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Devin Haslett with Colony Cheer.
Hi, I'm Vicky Anoyo, co-captain of Varsity Cheer this year.
We just wanted to tell you about our amazing experience at the grand opening of Ralph's. It was really cool to see the community come together and to all be a part of a business taking flight and to see people of all ages come out and support the community.
Not only was it a good experience for us, but it was great to get Colony High School's name out there into the community and different communities. It was also great to see how people of, again, as Devin said, all different ages come and get excited for something as simple as a Ralph's being open.
Amazing time performing and dancing for the community, and to see them get so excited for our little cheers and our little dances that really brightened the spirit of the opening and excited people.
So not only did we perform and cheer on the people, but after that, the business actually rewarded us, Colony High School, with a $1,000 check to help out our school with academics or whatever we would like to use it for. So that was great, and it was a great opportunity to participate in something like that. So that's all we did at the Rouse grand opening. Thank you guys so much for your time. Back to you, Tyler.
So here's Genesis Choice with her segment on Best Friends.
Let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loves me too. Let me tell you about my best friend.
Hi guys, this is Genesis Choice with the new segment for this week called Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend. It's basically about having best friends talk about how they sustained a relationship for so long and how they help each other with life struggles, so school and family and, your everyday thing. And so here are some examples of two best friends that have lived a long friendship together and are still keeping it up now and how they do it. Here you go.
What I love most about Robert is that he's so wise and he's like one of the smartest guys I know. So like I can go to him like about anything, whether it's life, school, or anything. Like he just knows the answer.
I think I just love her free spiritness and her strive to be successful because she always motivates me to better myself.
We pretty much like talk things out and we compromise whatever the subject was that we got in a fight about.
I feel like even like right when we say we're fighting, I feel like we just take a break and like we'll just like we won't talk for each other for a couple minutes or like maybe even hours because we don't want to say things we don't mean when we're angry because you know sometimes hot-headedness does that to you. I think we're just such positive people who are really weird and I think we're just together, we're just really fun. I just love being with her.
Like what he said, like we get along really well, like our energies match each other. It's pretty cool.
Okay, well, that was it. That was our best friends, and I hope you guys understand that best friends and friendship is a really beautiful thing, and I hope you guys take advantage of it as much as you can. So that's Genesis Choice reporting for Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend.
And here's Jenny Claire Kay with the quote of the week.
When I see you hanging about with anyone.
Hey Titans, this is Jenny Claire Kay with your inspirational quote of the week. Your inspirational quote of the week goes toward identity and finding yourself, and because high school it's all about finding yourself and finding what you're able to do and what you're capable of doing. And there's this quote that deals with identity and it goes like this. Today, be something outstanding and say something special and be someone who's significant. By Manuel Scott. That is your inspirational quote of the week. This is Jenny Claire Kay. See you next time.
Let's go to Chris Smith with our sports news segment.
Good morning, Titans. I'm Chris Smith, bringing you all your Titans sports news. So let's get started. Last Thursday, our water polo won against Chaffey High School. Our Colony water polo scored 14 points against Chaffey, winning the game 14-5. Great job, boys water polo. And their next game is today against Montclair High School, and that game is at 3:15 here. On Tuesday was our Dig Pink volleyball game against Gary High School. Varsity won 3-1. Rachel Yarman has 17 kills, Savannah Roberts had 6, and Skylar Williams has 6 kills as well. As going for digs, Rachel Yarman had 12, and Day Lockett has 12 digs as well. Savannah Roberts had 6 aces, while Rachel Yarman had only 4 aces. Great job, varsity volleyball. Okay. On Tuesday, tennis had their prelims. Amber Olsen and Jolie Zaki both made it to finals. Great job, Blaze, and hope you guys do well in finals. Our boys varsity cross country came in 3rd. Ryan Tobin came in 1st for sophomore, and Freddie Arias came in 1st for freshman. For our girls varsity cross country, Stephanie Jimenez came in 1st for freshman, and Myra Gonzalez came in 6th for JV. Great job, ladies. Great job, boys varsity and girls varsity cross country. Keep up the good work. And finally, on Friday, our football team went against Gary High School. Varsity won 55-0, and freshmen won 46-0. Great job, football. And today, our JV football will be going against Chaffey High School, and that game is here at home, while our freshmen will be playing Chaffey High School, and that game is away. Tomorrow, varsity football will be playing against Chaffey High School at Chaffey, and that game is at 7. So good luck to varsity football. All right, Colony Time, that's all I have for you this week. Have a happy Halloween. Be safe tonight. Get as much candy, and I will see you next week.
And here's Jake Townsend with his new segment, The Townsend Report.
Welcome to the Townsend Report. I am your host, Jake Townsend, where I will talk about everything that has been trending around everywhere. So, let's get started. So, apparently, a couple of days ago, Tiger Woods left EA Gaming after ending their 15-year relationship. Tiger Woods' agent said They had a great run, but they just didn't feel the love anymore. So Tiger just said, I'll leave with my mistresses. Some news that really broke me up was that the Jonas Brothers broke up, and I haven't been this heartbroken since NSYNC broke up. During an interview, Nick Jonas said they were closing a chapter, which surprised me because I didn't even know Nick Jonas could read. So it was 1 year after Sandy the other day, and homeowners were still asking, where's our aid, Obama? So here, hold on. Wait, I think I got it. I got it at Burger King the other day. Oh, look, here's your change. Change for everybody, because that's all you get. Chris Brown was arrested this weekend, but for what, you may ask? Let me tell you. He punched someone in the face and broke his nose. That's surprising, and that was a felony, but it got dropped to a misdemeanor because, it wasn't a woman this time. Okay, so last week I made a joke about Joe Biden, and a lot of you were either offended or didn't like me or think I'm a Republican, which I am not. And therefore, I would like to apologize. From the sincerity of my heart. It turns out Joe Biden's a really good person. The day after the shutdown, he went over to some government federal employees when they were coming to work, and he said, here, have some donuts. Fun fact, Joe Biden and a donut are very different. One is a doughy old thing that's going to get eaten by Hillary Clinton for breakfast, and the other is a donut. Last thing on the Townsend Report is that, hey, I interviewed a few kids from Rumors the other day, and their last showing is on Saturday, November 2nd at 1 p.m., so I'd highly recommend you catch it. I've seen it about 3 times now. Both casts are amazing. You should definitely go watch it. Here is the clip I did.
What's the play about?
Well, the play is about a guy
who invite all of their friends over for a dinner, and when they get there,
somebody gets shot.
Really?
Somebody gets cut, and then somebody gets punched in the nose.
Eventually leading to the police getting involved.
Let's go to Jonathan Deep with this week's Titan movie review.
Happy Halloween, Colony Titans. This is Jonathan Deep with Titan Movie Review, and this week is going to be a special newscast because today I'm going to talk about horror movies. Now, the sad thing is today a lot of horror movies that come out or recent horror films, they follow this very generic cliche type formula where you can predict anything that's going to happen in a horror movie, and there's always going to be cheap jump scares, horribly written characters, bad acting, bad character decisions, and just there's nothing that's really original anymore. And today I'm going to interview some of my Titan Media crew members, since they know a lot about media, about their take on horror movies today, back then, which one do they prefer, and what are their favorite horror movies to recommend to you guys to watch. I am here with the Titan Media advisor, Mr. Olivas, the onion in my eye, and I'm going to ask him 3 important questions today. So, Mr. Olivas, what is your take on the recent horror films that have come out lately?
I don't think they're very good. I think they're filled with way too much unnecessary violence and exploitation, victimization. It's just a cheap way to get people to come out to the theaters, and I think it hardens the audiences that are coming out now, and they expect it. So it's just trying to up, each film tries to up the ante and that kind of exploitation.
What's missing in recent horror films now that was the spark in older horror films?
What's missing is story. Just a commitment to a good story. Sure, you can have some occurrence of for lack of a better word, violence or whatever. However, the old classics like The Omen and The Exorcist, and if you go farther back, Dracula, even though that was a whole different period, it was all about story, and that's all you really need to be an effective horror film. An audience member just needs to have their subconscious affected by the film, and that's what it's sort of getting scared, knowing it's not real, and that's the whole objective of a horror film, is to affect the subconscious of the viewer and bring about a sense of fear.
And real quick, what's your favorite horror film?
Ooh, I thought about this question. I would have to say my favorite 2 horror films, because I would have to say The Exorcist is my favorite horror film. And I would say The Omen is a very close second. The original one, not the remake one.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you.
All right, I'm with Chris Sawyer right now. He's the secretary of Type Media, and I'm going to ask him a couple questions. So, Chris, what do you think about the horror movies that come out recently? What's your opinion on them?
Some of them are too cheesy, I believe, but some of them have real cool graphics. Like, they're getting pretty good with that.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Why is that your favorite movie?
Because I used to watch that back in the day.
President, I'm going to ask you a couple questions today. Is that fine with you? No. Okay, we're going to ask him questions anyway. So, Jake, what's your take on horror movies that come out recently nowadays?
I think they're good, but then some of them are horrible. But I love movies like Sharktopus and Sharknado and Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus. So you can't really have my opinion on movies.
Do you have a favorite horror movie that you would recommend for people to watch on Halloween?
Jaws of all time. That's horror, right? Okay, yeah, Jaws.
What's so memorable about the movie Jaws to you?
The blood. When Quinn is getting eaten, and he's like, and it's ironic because he hates sharks.
All right, thank you, Jake. I'm here with, we just call him Roro, so I'm going to ask him a simple question. Roro, do you watch horror movies?
Not really, but I like Fast and the Furious movies.
All right, we're done. Have a great and safe Halloween night. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next week.
Thank you for tuning in this week. That is all we have. Signing off, I'm Mercedes Lopez.
And I'm Devin Haslett. Have a happy Halloween.